Okay, hopefully that started stream. I'm very tired. It is pretty early. Not as early as people on the West Coast, but it is still pretty early for this Pokemon Presents. So give me a moment to share the link a few places. And we have, I don't know, about 10 minutes, 7 minutes till this thing starts. Actually, 6 minutes on the screen. So yeah, all right, this thing starts pretty soon. I forget how long it is. I want to say it's 30 something minutes. I want to say it's like 35 minutes or decent length here. But anyway, give me a second to share the link a few places, and we'll get ready for this Pokemon Presents, which they gave this weird little kind of preview of it with all this neon. I made the thumbnail of that. It's got this like neon writing stuff. I don't know if that's just for Detective Pikachu or it's like neon purple pink writing. So I don't know. Some Mewtwo, I don't know. But yeah, it was kind of interesting that they did that. I don't know why. But yeah, Pokemon Presents. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not like super pumped up for this one just because Scarlet and Violet were only like lukewarm for me. And I know we're getting probably Detective Pikachu news. So we'll probably get Scarlet Violet DLC and then Detective Pikachu news. I'm sure there'll be other stuff, probably mobile stuff, but I don't know. Last Pokemon thing that really gripped me was Legends Arceus. But maybe we'll get a sequel or another Legends game or something announced here. Pokemon Presents have surprised me before. So we'll see. Hey, everybody. Constricted Constitution. I had no idea this was on today. Well, there you go. Glad I streamed it then. Morning, everybody. Pokemon Sleep DLC. Dude, I need some Pokemon Sleep right now. I'm tired. I am so tired. I barely slept last night. I'm definitely, after this, I'm going to go take a nap. If I'm still tired after this, I'm totally going to go take a Pokemon Sleep. Since I got 0 hours of sleep. Yeah, I got, maybe 2 hours of sleep. Like, I'm definitely gonna go lie down and sleep a few more hours after this. I did not sleep super well last night. I won't get into my personal life stuff, but over the weekend we had a family member in the hospital who is fine now. Lost a pet, sadly. A pet passed away. I don't want to get too personal about all that stuff, but yeah, we had a kind of bummer of a weekend for my family. So I don't know if all that's just catching up with me now. But yeah, I didn't sleep good last night at all. Yeah, Scarlet Violet DLC, Detective Pikachu 2. I don't know what else they could announce. I mean, it could be a bunch of mobile stuff. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Do I plan on making a video about Smash coming back? Rumors of future Smash? Yes, I do plan on making a video for that. I was going to do it over the weekend, but like I said, my weekend involved a lot of surprise stuff for my family and personal life, so I didn't have a chance to do that. My brother goes on vacation Wednesday. I'm helping. He took some summer classes for college. I've been helping him with those summer classes, but he leaves Wednesday morning. So today I'm gonna watch this. I'm probably gonna try to sleep a little bit more. Then I'm gonna get up and help him finish his homework because he's trying to get it all done before he leaves tomorrow, and he has quite a little bit left to do. So I'm gonna help him with that. But yes, so not today, maybe tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, maybe I'll get to making a video on the future of Smash. Because I do want to do that. I do want to talk about that. I have a lot of stuff to say on that. I hate promising videos, though, because it tends to make them not happen whenever I say, I'm going to do them. Like, I have this, I have another Mario RPG video I meant to make for the longest time, and I haven't gotten around to it for over a month now. I wanted to talk about one about the future of Geno and what it could mean for his chances in Smash, and potentially just the future of the character itself, and a little bit about the history of that and stuff. I had more of an opinion piece that I have all laid out on my computer, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But I'll probably do a future of Smash video, not future for Geno of Smash, future of Smash video, because it's a little easier, a little shorter. I think the problem with the Geno video was it covered so much stuff I didn't even know how to start it. So it's just sitting there on my computer all laid out, which happens sometimes. I have a bunch of videos that I almost get to making and then I don't make. So we'll see. Think they'll reveal any Pokemon? Maybe. If they have DLC for Scarlet Violet, they'll probably reveal maybe a Pokemon or two. I'm sure they'll reveal Pokemon that'll be in the DLC that we don't have in the game yet, like past Pokemon. I'm sure that'll happen. But yeah, we get like a new Mythical, or we could get, I don't know, a few new Pokemon. They tend to do that. But personally, I love Legends Arceus. Like, that was my favorite new Pokemon games. I just couldn't really get into Scarlet Violet for whatever reason. They didn't grip me. I think because Legends Arceus I really liked, and Scarlet Violet felt a little bit like a step back with their catching mechanics. Yeah, Legends Unova would be amazing. So personally, that's the thing that would, like, you know, excite me. Am I going to buy the TMNT Shredder's Revenge DLC? Definitely. I'm a big Miyamoto Usagi Yojimbo fan. Yeah, I'm definitely going to buy that DLC when it comes out for being able to play as him, and then just whatever else they show in they put in the game. That's another video that, like, I've kind of been sitting on and wanting to do is they did point out that there would be, it's not character, it's characters that are coming to that game. So it's not just going to be Usagi. It's going to be other characters. So I want to make a video on guessing who that could be. I want to make a video on Mario Kart DLC, who the final 2 characters could be. Before that was like the final 5 characters, but then they revealed 3 of them. So yeah, I always get bogged down with videos. I need to make them more regularly. But like I said, today I'm a little busy. Maybe tomorrow I'll make a video. Maybe I'll make that Future Smash video or something. What are my thoughts on the Red Dead Redemption Switch port? It's cool. But I already have Red Dead Redemption for PS4, and I have it on my PS5. So, you know, I probably won't play it again on Switch. But it's cool. All right, here we go. All right, never mind. Minute left. Minute content. Let me know how the sound is. The sound was terrible for the Nickelodeon Plankton reveal video I did. I had switched OBS around, and the desktop audio was way too low. So when this starts, let me know, and I can adjust things for my voice and stuff. I did a little sound test beforehand, where I recorded just a YouTube video that was playing with me talking, and it sounded okay when I recorded it, but sometimes I guess it can be different when it streams, so let me know. I'm slightly quiet. I'm up as far as I can go, so I'll just try to get closer to my microphone here. They reveal more Vaporeon type Pokemon. Vaporeon is my favorite evolution. I'd love to see if they do more, like a new evolution would be cool. Oh, it said foreign company. Get rid of the closed captioning.
Presentation, we'll be sharing information about several Pokemon projects.
Let me know how the sound is there.
Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games.
Me talking, and can you hear the announcer?
First of all, the weekend of the 2023 Pokemon.
Thank you for asking if I'm doing well with everything going on. Yeah, I'm all right. Doing good.
Enjoy this video.
Personally, like, I'm okay. What sound? Is there no sound?
Pokemon trainers, I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company International. We're thrilled
Hi,
to
Chris
bring the
Brown.
Pokemon World Championships to Yokohama, Japan for the first time ever. In just a few days, over 1,000 trainers from all around the globe
Turn up the sound? All right.
compete for the title of World
Will do.
Champion across the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet video games, the Pokemon trading card game, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Unite. These new World
How's
Champions
that?
will walk home with the exclusive Champions line of product for this year.
Yeah, Chris Brown, right?
The season-long accomplishment of making it to the World Championships.
I said his name, I didn't even like. Hey, Chris Brown.
Since 2013, the featured promo card in this kit has been Champions Festival.
Is the sound better now? I turned it up a little bit.
Artwork themed
Still quiet?
each year's location. Now, for the first time, we will debut a new promo card, Paradise Resort. Competitors
How is
will
that?
also get the coveted World's
Put it up a little bit more.
based
Can you
on
hear
this
me
year's
and the
celebratory
video?
Yokohama artwork. For those who aren't competing, the World's Pikachu plush, along with other exclusive items, will also be available at the largest Pokemon Center World store ever.
That's pretty good. Okay.
August 11th to 13th.
I know there's a delay, so I.
trainers
Okay.
compete
All right.
together
Cool.
at Yokohama. We invite the rest of our global
Hopefully, I'll just
community to
leave the
celebrate
desktop
Pokemon
audio
Day
at
home
that
and tune into
level.
our
Hopefully, it'll be
live
good from now on. I don't know why I changed it. I don't know what I was messing around
Now,
with.
let me hand it off to our Japan project lead, Rikia, to share the exciting World Celebration events happening around Yokohama Minato Mirai beginning today.
Thanks, Chris.
It's a
Rikia
futuristic
Watanabe
room,
here
but
from
I
the
think it's a
Pokemon
green screen.
Company. To celebrate the Pokemon World Championships 2023, we've begun a number of events here in Yokohama Minato Mirai. We're collaborating with various facilities in Yokohama so that visitors can experience the atmosphere and Pokemon of each region in the Pokemon world. And you'll find plenty of photo ops set up for you, along with great artwork around Sakura Gicho Station and Minato
Neat.
Mirai Station to celebrate the World Championships.
It's cool they're holding them in Japan. I didn't know that they didn't hold
we'll
them
have
in
a specially
Japan.
equipped luxury cruise ship docked at the quay for you to enjoy during the competition period. From August 11th to 13th, stop on by the Pokemon Trainer Cruise.
This guy caught a shiny Chris
There are
Brown
many
for
spaces
sure.
on board where Pokemon trainers from around the world can gather and mingle to enjoy some
That's funny.
casual trading and battling with their Nintendo Switch consoles and Pokemon TCG decks in hand. And there are many more events being held, including Pikachu parades. We hope you'll enjoy a fantastic summer together with Pokemon in Yokohama Minato Mirai. For more details, please visit the special events website. Finally, I think Chris and I would both like to say,
Otano Shimini.
Can't wait to see you here. That's cool.
We actually have one more video related to the 2023 Pokemon World Championships to share with you.
Cool.
Hi, I'm Andy Ghost from the Pokemon Company International. We're thrilled to bring the Pokemon
Hi,
world
Andy.
together for the premiere of our newest short animated series, Pokemon Path to the Peak. At the
Pokemon
Pacific
tendies like
Yokohama
chicken tenders?
on
So you're
August
saying you want
11th,
Pokemon
alongside
chicken
the
tenders?
Pokemon World Championships.
They've had a bunch of Pokemon promotions in
Pokemon Path to the
McDonald's,
Peak
so
is a tale
there's
that brings the Pokemon trading card game to life as you've never seen before. Set in the
Andy
compelling world
goes
of
where?
competitive Pokemon trading card game play, it's the story of our hero Ava who discovers her natural talent alongside her partner Pokemon Oddish. With the support of family, community, and newfound friends, she sets her goal to rise to the very top. Here's a sneak peek.
Yeah, I was thinking Andy Goose. That's where my mind
know
went
it's tough
Goose, but
moving to
everybody
a
else
new
went
place.
Andy Goes Where.
But think of it as a new start. Try new things, make new friends, and eventually you'll find your place.
Challenge accepted! Welcome to the Pokemon Club!
You all play together? That's awesome!
I know, right?
It's kind of cool. It's a Pokemon like card game show. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh.
In a real competition with championship
Just
points
joined. Did I
on the
miss
line.
anything? Not really. You missed like where they're holding the TCG tournament this year, Yokohama, Japan. But that was it. And this like little cartoon show thing
Look
that
out
they're
for Pokemon Path to the Peak. Episode
promoting
1
here.
will also be available globally
I'm gonna move my
on YouTube August
screen
11th.
here. I just noticed that
We
there's
can't wait
that
for
white
you and
line
all
at
your
the
friends
top.
and family
See
to
if I
join
can
us
kinda
on the
make it
journey.
perfect. I can't make it perfect.
The first
That's pretty
ever
close.
Pokemon World Championships to be hosted in Japan is nearly upon us. We hope everyone is looking forward to it as much as we
I think it's
are.
some Pokemon like
Next
cartoon
up,
thing.
We have the latest on the return of that tough-talking Pikachu.
About a kid going to school and playing Pokemon cards. All right, here's
The
Detective
name's
Pikachu.
Pikachu. And I'm what you might call a great detective. I live and work here in Rhyme City, where humans and Pokemon live side by side. Everyone loves it here, and not just because the coffee's outstanding. When I'm not busy solving cases that crop up, I'm looking for leads on my missing partner, Harry. And it's no walk in the park, let me tell you. You want to know more about me? All right. I guess I can open up a little.
Yeah, they made a Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh show basically. It's actually pretty cool.
First, here's Tim.
Cool
He's my
in
partner.
theory. I don't know how the show will actually be.
For some reason,
but, the
Tim
idea of
can
making a show
understand what I'm
about
saying,
playing the
even though
Pokemon
he's
trading card
human.
game, I think could be pretty good.
And this guy right here is Harry. He's Tim's dad, if you can believe it. Then we got Tim's
Harry
mom,
Goodman. Irene
Irene,
Goodman.
and his little sister,
Saul Goodman.
Sophia.
Saul Goodman.
There's also Rachel, who goes to college with Tim.
10 out of 10 lip syncing.
Her dad,
Textures left
Howard,
the chat.
He's actually the mayor of Rhyme City. And I barely scratched the surface of all the interesting characters around here.
Hey, if it has a cool story, if it's got a good mystery to solve, it could be pretty
Me
good.
and Tim do. Whenever an incident occurs, Tim talks to the
It's like a knocked out
I
pigeon.
talk to the Pokemon, and we work together using our case notebook to deduce what happened. When investigating a scene,
yes, I agree,
we're
it
total
has
pros
a,
at finding everything. But even pros gotta take it easy
DS
every
game
so
look
often.
to it.
You can count on us to solve
Pokemon
even the
Company can't
toughest
seem to get
cases
past.
in a flash. Oh, right. Sometimes other Pokemon help us with our investigations. Take Rowlet, for instance. She can track down suspects with her sensitive nose. And Darmanitan
Growlithe
here
was, like,
packs a pulverizing
Stinking.
punch.
Look like Stanky Growlithe.
All kinds of Pokemon.
Guess it was
lend us
tracking down a
hand.
scent, but
Oh, how could I forget the Hi Hat Cafe? It's a famous coffee house in Rhyme
Hey!
City, and I'm their
I like
best customer.
Ludicolo.
Oh, that first
No
cup in the
Danny
morning
DeVito, no
really
purchase. I don't
hits
think we're
the
getting
spot.
Danny. Maybe we get Ryan Reynolds again.
Looks like trouble's brewing. We just can't catch a break. Seems like another big mystery is unfolding in the city.
Corviknight, cool.
We just want to find Harry already. If you want to know what happens, you gotta wait till October 6th, okay? Why that day? Isn't it obvious? That's the release date for Detective Pikachu Returns.
Hey, October 6th.
Let's solve some mysteries.
Alright, that's
together.
good. That's earlier than a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff's coming out like end of October and into November, so that's good. This will come out a little
Tough
earlier.
talking, powered by coffee. The self-described
Powered by
great
coffee.
Detective Pikachu works together with his partner.
I never drink
Tim,
coffee. I feel like I could
to
use a
solve
coffee right
cases
now. I'm
around town.
exhausted.
Detective Pikachu Returns for Nintendo Switch systems is now available for pre-order on Nintendo eShop and at
Detective
participating
Pikachu investigates the
retailers and
JFK
online
assassination.
stores.
Jeez. I don't know. The government's
you
telling
check
us
it
about
out
aliens. Maybe they'll tell us
And
about
uncover for
JFK one of
yourself
these
the
days.
truth behind the strange cases these two must tackle. Next, we have a number of announcements and updates to share with you.
Man, dark haircut. Ha 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 ha. Alright, what are we getting now? What, Horizons the series? Alright, is this the not Ash TV show? Has it started yet? I know they ended things with Ash. Yep, it is. Alright. Lyco. Roy, a boy. I'm glad that they are kind of refreshing the anime. I think that's a cool idea to do. I do just wonder if, like, will it have the universal appeal of Ash running around with Pikachu? Or will they change, or is this Horizons and they'll make another new one for the next gen and another new one? They'll just keep restarting the series instead. I mean, there's a Pikachu right there, but you know what I'm saying. Roy's our boy. Roy for Smash. No Lyco? No Lyco for Smash? Don't like Lyco? Ooh, turtle thing. Crystal Turtle. Ash will make a cameo as a 45-year-old. That'd honestly be cool. Be cool with older Ash. I played so much Pokemon Go
Osaka, and coming next weekend,
when the
New
first
York
like
City.
2 years of it.
On August 26th
And I really haven't played in forever.
We'll also be holding Pokemon Go Fest 2023 Global, a digital event that can be enjoyed from anywhere. In this year's Pokemon
Alright,
Go
Pokemon
Fest,
Go
Diancie
Fest.
will take
Those
the
have been
first time ever.
interesting, to say the
Diancie
least, in the
Mega
past.
evolved
I
into
remember there
Mega
was some
Diancie
real
2.
failed
Mega
Pokemon
Rayquaza will
Go
also be appearing in
fests.
raids. This
It's the first one I
celebration
remember being like a
Pokemon Go
disaster. It
comes
was
only
funny to
once
watch
a year,
YouTube
so
videos
we
about
hope
it.
You can all join in. Oh, and one more thing.
One more thing. Smash reveal. Stinky shoes. Shiny shoes. Pokemon Go shoes? They're gonna come out with Pokemon Go shoes? As for Diancie having diamonds on the shoes? Some with shoes? I like to, was it Pokemon Go to sleep or something like that? It was a crossover game.
Beginning in September, Pokemon
Pokemon
first
Go.
discovered in the Paldea region will be appearing in Pokemon Go. Suit up for adventure and head out in search of Pokemon from every region, from Kanto to Paldea.
Oh, every region will be out. That's
Go
cool.
Fest, the 2023 Pokemon World Championships,
If they're not already out.
and more Pokemon making their Pokemon Go debut. As we
'Cause I haven't been playing, so I don't know.
Pokemon Go's 7th year, your adventures will only continue to expand with the
I
entire
will say,
world
sound-wise,
as your
the presentation is also a little all over the place. Like, this sounds really low to me
Pokemon Unite
compared to some of the other things sound really high. So if my sound is a little all over the place, it's literally because the video is kind of all over the place.
First is
Is this Pokemon Unite?
Panic Parade.
I have a friend who was really into Pokemon Unite, and then I don't know if she still plays or not. I haven't talked to her about it. I never got into it. She was like asking me to get into it, and then I never did.
Plus, the legendary Pokemon Mewtwo joins
Mewtwo.
the fray. During battle, Mewtwo can Mega Evolve into Mega Mewtwo X. Mega Mewtwo X can use its moves in quick succession, allowing players to attack relentlessly. Players can obtain Unite License X.
They like hinted
via an
at
event happening now. And starting August 17th, you'll also be able to
I don't know,
get
this
Unite
being,
License Y Mewtwo, which allows
this
Mewtwo
presentation
to
having
Mega
some
Evolve into
neon
Mega
purple
Mewtwo
pink
Y. As Mega Mewtwo
color
Y,
scheme, which
you'll
is
be able
like,
to
you know, kind of
battle
psychic Pokemon,
Mega
particularly
Mewtwo
Mewtwo. Looking at his attacks here, so I don't know, was it that hinting? I used it as the
second
thumbnail of this video. Was that hinting at this Mewtwo reveal, or is there something more? Who knows?
Prediction event is also underway. All players can participate, so join in the
Would I like a Smash clone where the roster is all Pokemon? I'd be cool with that.
And after this
If they did
broadcast
that.
ends, we'll be getting powerful platinum boost
Though I think we have, what is it, Pokken is probably our Pokemon fighting game. And then we have Smash, which just has a large portion of the roster being Pokemon, which is fine with me. Because Pokemon's such a big Nintendo game, so like I'm cool with Pokemon just having a big chunk of the Smash roster.
Pikachu and Cinderace.
It deserves it. I just hope that they pick good Pokemon, long-lasting Pokemon. Pokken 2 would be cool though. Or even a side platform fighter Pokemon game I'd be fine with. Just be a little weird to separate it from Smash.
more fun than I ever even
Alright, here we go. Is
knew.
this DLC for Scarlet Violet?
Let's have us a fruitful battle.
At last, our first sync pair from the Paldea region. It's
Oh, no, okay,
Nemona
it's Masters
and
EX,
Palmont.
but they're just,
Nemona will make
doing
her debut in the
Nemona.
new story event coming soon. We hope you'll enjoy seeing her interact with trainers from other regions. Nemona and Palmont are a special sync pair with the new Sprint Roll. Sync pairs with the Sprint Roll excel at attacking quickly. By
Will PapaGenos Bros ever return? Maybe, like I said, my brother's going on vacation, it's tomorrow, is today Tuesday? Yeah, Wednesday. He's going on vacation for a week to play, he used to go to Gen Con. Now he goes to a specific smaller con for, it's Heroescape. It was a little figure, like miniatures figure, tabletop game thing that he's really into. So he goes to a thing for that every year. But Heroescape is actually, I guess, getting revived, which is pretty cool. It almost like didn't because its Kickstarter campaign like didn't fund, but now it is. Some other company like got a hold of it. So he's going to do that.
Anyone who completes this event can team up with
Victor and Spectrier. So he's gone for like a little while here. As far as getting my friends together, they've been working all the time. It's just been tough to get people together to do a PapaGenos Bros thing. It's like I want to do that as like a regular thing, but it's so hard, and then it becomes difficult to then whenever I have people over, it's like, all right, let's play a video game and record it, and it's like sometimes people just are like, I just want to chill and relax. So it's hard to get friends or my brother to want to do that regularly. Probably easier if I just stream stuff and occasionally maybe have a guest.
Pokemon Cafe Remix. What's
Cafe
this?
Remix?
The newest dish
Reminds
of
me of the
Cafe
Licky Tongue game
Sushi.
from
No,
Pokemon
wait,
Stadium.
It's the Mimicry Pokemon Tatsugiri. Now
Woo!
visiting the cafe in Pokemon Cafe
Benny or whatever they say. I don't know. Licky Tongue game. It had a lot of sushi in it. It was about eating sushi. I never understood the prices or what you were supposed to be eating. I just eat as much as possible, and sometimes my Licky Tongue would dislike it and run around, and I don't know. Those Pokemon mini games were Pokemon Stadium mini games were always such a mystery. I still don't get how to do the drowsy one. There's like a rhythm for the drowsy one. My brother's friend is really good at the drowsy one, and I've asked him like a bunch of times, like, how are you good at this? I don't know what you're supposed to do. He's like, I just press the button in like rhythm. I'm like, yeah, I don't get it.
Plus, Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley are also being featured again in deliveries. Celebrate all this good news with a bonus 11 times express delivery, available now without using in-game currency. Play Pokémon Cafe Remix on Nintendo Switch or your mobile device and discover what new Pokémon and outfits may show up in your cafe next.
Pokemon Trading Card. Oh, is this coming to NSO? Is it not already on NSO? I think it is already on NSO.
Originally on Game Boy Color when it comes to Game Boy and Nintendo Switch Online.
Was it already on there, or was it like coming soon to there or something? This game was great. This is the like one of the like this is partly why I know how to play the Pokemon Trading Card game.
And we have even more good news.
Yeah, Stadium 2.
Pokemon Stadium 2 will also be appearing on Nintendo 64, Nintendo Switch Online.
Nice. You guys just announced some of the original games, the original Pokemon games coming to NSO, and this is a good presentation. They announced it was coming a year ago? Okay, yeah. That's the thing with the NSO. They always announce, like, and these are coming soon, too, and then I always forget, like, which ones are out there. It's also a little annoying because you have to click. Like, you have to click the Genesis, or Super Nintendo, or N64, or Game Boy, just to look at what's on there. And sometimes I just want to see the full library of everything. Shortly after this presentation. Nice. All right, awesome. Pokemon Stadium 2. That's hype. That's good.
Makes waking up something
all right, good presentation. Pokemon Sleep Time.
Last month. When you track your sleep, your results will determine which styles you'll find Pokemon sleeping.
Will the original Super Mario RPG be on NSO? Probably, but I'd give it a year or two, because I think that's what happened with Link's Awakening. They didn't give us Link's Awakening
your very best and study
like a year or two after the remaster.
We're also preparing a good sleep day in-game event for the night of the full moon, in case some people struggle to get enough sleep that night.
Pokemon Sleep is just so...
enough sleep. Even on such
funny to me. I don't know.
Powering up
I think it's funny to everybody. It's just silly.
So you can meet even more
silly.
Pokemon.
Nothing wrong with it, but it's just silly. And when they first announced it, was like they almost announced it as like it's gonna be like the next Pokemon Go, or it's gonna be the next big mobile thing. It's like Pokemon Sleep is the next big thing.
Pokemon Sleep.
When it's actually closer to their like brush your teeth for kids Pokemon incentive. It's like, yeah, get a good amount of sleep. I get why it's tied with Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is about being healthy and exercising, get out there walking, and this is about being healthy and sleeping. But
core Pokemon series released in November last year.
PapaGenos Bros with Pokemon Sleep, yeah, yeah. I'll get my friends over. We'll have a sleepover, and we'll just sleep. All right, so this has got to be the DLC. Yeah, the Mystery Dungeon games on NSO would be sick. Ooh, a little Amine. Amine looking. People are like, Gen 10? Nah, I don't think it's Gen 10. This is the DLC. A nerd guy. A flute playing dude. Paldean wins. Oh, it's an animated web series. Okay. All right. I thought it was a DLC.
Series set in the Paldea region.
You know what was really good? The Pokemon. What was the one where it was like?
This original story will depict
it was like
the
red and blue, and it went.
Students as they come into
it had that sweet fight with like it had Blastoise and Charizard. Where I think Charizard or Blastoise get punched in the face or something. One of them got punched in the face, and Gengar came out of the Agatha's Pokeball and like slid down the cane. What was that called? That was sick. That was like so good.
To share with you all.
That was a really good Pokemon mini anime. Origins, yeah, it was great. It was so good. It was so good. I wish Origins had been longer, like a full. Almost wish that's what we got from the beginning with the Ash series and everything. Would have been so dope, but still cool. All right, this is probably whatever they were hinting at with the purple and pink neon lighting when they announced this presentation. Let's hear some Mewtwo. He was in Pokken 2? Pokken 2 would be sick. Oh my god, are they gonna announce Mewtwo for Smash? Pokemon Mew, Pokemon Mewtwo is the sort of a red and blue. Pokemon Mew and Mewtwo. Yeah, they did announce Mewtwo for Unite, but let's see. Yeah, Mew 3. Get Mew and Mewtwo. Oh, it's just a promotional thing to get Mew and Mewtwo for Scarlet and Violet, I guess.
We'll be holding an event called Get
There's a cool
Mew
little
and Mewtwo. Add Mew
CGI
to
trailer
your
for
team
that.
and challenge a Mewtwo with the mightiest mark. The mythical Pokemon Mew and the legendary Pokemon Mewtwo. These two longtime rivals are bringing their fierce
Mew
battles
3,
to Paldea.
I mean, back in middle school when I was playing Pokemon, like
starting right now,
the whole Mew 3 exists. Oh man, I call it Mew 3, or what does Mew 3 look like? That was like huge. I think when the Pokemon movie came out and it had Mewtwo in the armor or whatever, like images of that got out a little early, and that was Mew 3. It's like, oh, they're gonna announce Mew 3.
Enjoy adventuring in the Paldea region with a Mew that's all your own. Meanwhile, the legendary Pokemon Mewtwo will be appearing in a special Terra Raid battle event.
Yeah, if Mew was in Pokken, he would kind of be like
Emerge
Yoda and Soul
victorious in
Calibur,
this
probably
battle,
like super
and you'll
tiny
be
and
able
annoying to fight.
Catch a Mewtwo with the mightiest mark. If you challenge Mewtwo with Mew at your side, be ready for something special.
I really don't care about the
also hold a number of
Terra
other
battles,
Terra
whatever the
Raid
thing turns them all
battle events
diamondy.
that'll help you
I don't like when they get too gimmicky with Pokemon.
Train with your Mew and work together with your allies to take on Mewtwo.
Can't wait for Mew 7. Yeah, if
This
we'd
event
actually
is
gotten a
slated to
Mew
begin
3
on
back then,
September
we probably would
1st.
be on Mew
Hope
like
you'll
7
take
or
part
8 or
in these
something
events.
ridiculous. What's the difference between legendary and mythical? Seems pretty arbitrary.
Finally,
Are those
we'd like
fan
to share
terms or
some
those
updates about
actual
the DLC coming for
terms?
Pokemon
Yeah, because I felt the
Scarlet
same way.
and Pokemon Violet,
The
titled
mythic
The
was
Hidden
like
Treasure of
Mew
Area
and the legendary was Mewtwo and the legendary birds in the original, so I don't know. Alright, here's a Switch thing. Is this our DLC finally? Are we finally seeing the DLC? Ooh, a freaky mask thing. They are actual terms? Okay. Because I know people like Mew and Celebi and Jirachi, like those were like they were a little different than the other legendaries always. And then they started, actually, I started hearing anyway, like, oh, that's a mythic and that's a legendary. That dude needs to cut his bangs. Unless it's a girl, she's gotta cut her bangs. I think it's a dude. A lot of hair in the face. And she does too. Is that like one family? They just let their hair grow into their face. This is the DLC that's like old school Japan themed. Then there's another DLC that's gonna be like futuristic themed. He's angry. Pokemon Face Hair 64. So adding the 64 made that especially funny. That place looks shiny. This is the future DLC. This is the future DLC. This is the future. Why Japan? I thought this game was based off of Spanish. Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be Spain, but it seems like the DLC went hard in a traditional Japan thing, which, you know, I mean, the games are Japanese, so I get that they lean into that often. But that is a theme we've explored before in Pokemon. I'd love to get, like, a medieval Europe take instead of, you know, medieval Japan take on Pokemon. If you're setting your region in Spain or, you know, like Kalos in France or whatever, or if you go to Unova and you do like on a Wild West or Revolutionary War theme or something, it'd be cool to get those eras. Which is why I'd love to get another Legends game set in a different region, Wild West Unova or Industrial Revolution England. I don't know, something, you know, Legends version of new Legends Arceus type game set in a different region. Ooh, giraffe version of the Raikou or some Raikou. Shiftry! Ah, Chandelure! I love Chandelure. And there's that crystal turtle again. Pokemon Boston. I'm from Massachusetts. I'd like Pokemon Boston. Yeah, did you see the Raikou with like the long neck? Giraffe Raikou? Giraffe Raikou? I don't know.
An old folktale passed down in the land of Kitakami. Pokemon trainers waiting to battle you at Blueberry Academy. And Area Zero's hidden treasure.
Cool,
Let's take a closer look at what we
I just didn't get really pulled in with Scarlet Violet. I'm waiting for another Legends game, or at least a Pokemon game that has the catching mechanics of Legends Arceus, because that was like the most fun part of it. I feel like that's the direction Pokemon has to go in. So these DLCs, it's cool, it's fun. I'm sure people who like Scarlet Violet will probably like them. I may give them a try. I don't know, but I'm waiting to go back to Legends Arceus style catching personally, because these games just didn't grip me.
Supervised by Briar, one of the teachers at Blueberry Academy. You'll take part in
But hey, Pokemon Stadium 2 in the TCG game on NSO, so I got something Pokemon to be excited for.
A proud mountain stands tall. People live at the base of the mountain and grow apples in sprawling orchards.
Hey, apple orchards.
Rice paddies stretch across
I have a lot of apple orchards in my town, my area. They make really good cider in the fall and really good apple cider donuts when the apples are in season. A bunch of orchards and like farms that do that every year.
Who study at Blueberry Academy.
Prehistoric Pokemon game. A prehistoric Pokemon game would be cool if apricorns or apricots, whatever they're called, were actually used to catch Pokemon early on, but they pretty much have solidified that is a fairly recent event, like in the last 100 or so years of the Pokemon universe. Catching Pokemon and stuff is pretty new, according to Legends Arceus, so... Land of Kitakami. Yeah, I mean it's very Japan. I don't know. Will we leave? Get the Scarlet Violet region's name. We're gonna leave the Spain equivalent and go over to another part of the Kanto, Japan world of Pokemon.
Inspired by the tale of the Loyal Three and the Ogre, the Festival of Masks is held each year, and the village bustles with
Pokemon Stadium 2 went live. Update my apps. Will do. Later today. I mean, I'm not gonna play it right away, but I will get it because I love Stadium 2.
We hope you'll all dive in and find out for yourselves.
I did say it would be, right after this presentation, so not surprised it's already there.
Meet Perrin. It seems she's here
Perrin?
in search of a certain Pokemon. Take pictures of Pokemon.
Is there a Pokemon Snap? Are they adding a Pokemon Snap to this game? Hey, they are adding a Pokemon Snap to this game. That's pretty cool.
In the Ogre
I mean, in a perfect world, Pokemon Snap would have just merged into the mainline games anyway, and they would just be, a side quest thing of taking pictures. Like, imagine like Tears of the Kingdom Zelda and all the side quest things you get to do in that game. Yeah, that would just be a part of Pokemon. It would just be, you go around and take pictures of the wild Pokemon while you catch them. You catch them in the style of Legends Arceus. And what the Pokemon series could be. What it could be.
Take photos with wider angles using the Roto Stick. Try out new poses and
Roto Stick.
More variety.
Did they really? Okay, it's a selfie stick, and they're so obsessed with putting Rotom in like everything, every piece of technology. I really wish they'd stop doing that, to be honest.
Director Cyrano of Blueberry Academy, your academy's sister school, will invite you.
I like Rotom as a Pokemon, but one of the things I liked about Pokemon as like when it first came out was like Pokeballs and Pokedex, and nowadays we have cell phones that basically look like a Pokedex. One of the things I liked about that was that Pokemon was like this semi-futuristic world that had like this technology that was a little out there. The computers, you could store Pokemon in the computers and stuff. They kind of leaned away from all that, and I think having Rotom, just having a Pokemon as your Pokedex, rather than having that technology just speak for itself, has been a little bit of a detriment to my enjoyment of Pokemon. Again, one of the things I liked about Legends Arceus was the tech, the like steampunk early Pokemon catching tech. It kind of they kind of brought that back a little bit because it was new. You know, the Pokeball catching technology was new, so they kind of leaned into that being a cool new thing. Even though you're just using a notepad, but I like that. I like that just as a kid, go out with a little bit of cool tech in my backpack and explore and camp and catch stuff. That whole thing with Pokemon, I feel like they've leaned away from that too much. It's one of the things that drew me to the game initially.
There's the level-headed student Lacey, the fiery, battle-loving cook Crispin, the taciturn and cool-headed Boris, and Drayton, whose laid-back attitude belies his impressive battle skills. His partner, Archaludon.
Oh, I can't wait for Mario RPG. Hitting people with a frying pan was just like, Peach does that in Mario RPG. She does that in Smash Brothers. It was one of the first things that was from Mario RPG. They got brought into Smash Brothers Melee and was like, hey, Sakurai clearly is a fan of Mario RPG because Peach is using the frying pan.
Perhaps this latent power will be fully unlocked someday.
So at least let us fight with the Rotom decks. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you're gonna give us Rotom as a Pokemon, like I don't know. It's just it's weird. It just seems to downplay the cool tech of the Pokemon world and lean more into the Pokemon side of the Pokemon world. And I kind of like both, so I don't want to sacrifice one just to get more Pokemon in there.
Such as by changing up your
Ooh, Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. That's cool. Always like those two paired together.
At one point during your studies here, you'll be able to invite trainers from Paldea to be your special instructors.
Paldea, that's the
Spain.
Spain.
Time with these trainers to get to know them better and battle them too.
Equivalency place for Scarlet Violet that I couldn't think of.
Finally, your adventure will lead you back to Paldea. What could the hidden treasure of Area Zero possibly be?
Okay, so you do go back to Paldea. That's cool. And I guess there's a vacation to some Japan-themed place.
That was Pokemon
So
Scarlet.
I wonder if this
Pokemon
Japan-themed place, I forget the name of it that they said. I wonder if it will be, though there's an actual Japanese equivalent to what it is, like a specific island in Japan or something, because they've kind of done that with most of the time when they visit places. And there's that weird giraffe, Raikou. Raikou. I don't know what people call him.
We now have the release date for Part 1, The Teal Mask.
I think that was always a
Please
debate,
watch
even
for
back in the
future
day, what
announcements and more news on
legendary
Part
dogs
2,
were
the
called.
Indigo Disc. We hope you look forward to adventuring in the land of Kitakami and the new encounters.
Kitakami, that was it. That's what it is. I wonder what Kitakami is in real life. Is an equivalency.
Thank you for tuning in.
You're welcome. Thanks for having a Pokemon Presents for us to watch. Is that it? That the whole thing? I think that's the whole thing. Yes. Probably. Yes. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I mean, Pokemon Presents. Got to see the DLC. So, you know, Scarlet Violet DLC was what I assumed would be the main thing here. Cool, they added some stuff to the NSO. It's probably my favorite part of it. Then a bunch of other stuff for Pokemon mobile games and whatnot. Detective Pikachu got a little bit more of a highlight, and we got a date for it. So, yeah, not bad. Basically exactly what I expected it to be. So yeah, no Legends sequel, no big surprise, but I wasn't really expecting a big surprise. We gotta get through these two DLCs before, I'm sure at some point next year they'll announce, you know, whatever the next big Pokemon thing is, and hopefully that will be, if it's not a Legends sequel, maybe it will at least be like, hey, the next big mainline Pokemon's coming out, and look, the catching mechanics are those of Legends Arceus because everybody loved those. Something like that would, you know, I'd love that. That's basically just my big issue with Scarlet Violet was I didn't like walking around the map and just touching a Pokemon. It starts a battle and, like, you know, I don't know, it just doesn't, I don't think it fits so well for open world Pokemon when I've already played an open world Pokemon game that seemed to have the mechanics down perfectly, which was Legends Arceus. So yeah, at least you want to see the DLC at the next Nintendo Direct now. Yeah, I mean, it takes away the brunt of Pokemon taking over a huge chunk of a Nintendo Direct or whatever, having the presents separate. But yeah, I mean, it's not, I feel like I'm complaining, but yeah, it's not bad. It's exactly what I expected us to get. Detective Pikachu, a bunch of mobile game stuff, and the DLC for Scarlet and Violet shown off. And then I guess the surprise here was, hey, the NSO stuff, they did actually do that, because I was kind of 50-50 on if they talk about some NSO stuff, give us Stadium 2. So cool, we have Stadium 2 in the TCG game. I'm happy about that. That put me to sleep in the wrong way. Yeah, Pokemon sleep. All right, I'm also tired. I'm going to go take a nap and then help my brother with homework. And I will try to do some video this week. I hate to promise things. But yeah, hopefully something on Sakurai and the future Smash Brothers. Because there's a lot of rumblings. There's a lot of rumors right now that we could return to Smash Ultimate maybe sooner than people think. So, yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you guys later.